meaningful to go with the flow, to move with the current. And to go where it takes you, and to see where it takes you. There's really something very exciting about that. So you really sense deeply that now is the time in your life for you, and you seem to really be looking forward to that with a lot of anticipation and excitement and joy. Yes, that's right. I'm just really so blessed to really be entering into kind of another phase of life. David and I have only been really together for a short time. It's like a new beginning for me, really. We are really looking forward to our future together. We enjoy every day being together. We enjoy our work. We have lots of fun together. And I feel that we love each other very, very deeply, and that we are very, very karmically tied. So you're feeling that you have lots to look forward to, that you have purpose in your life, both today and for the future. Yes, that's right. There's so much potential and so much possibility that there are no limits to life, only the limits that I set, only the limits that I create. And that's really very exciting. So you're feeling that life has all sorts of possibilities for you, and you find that energizing. Yes, that's right, I really do. And I hadn't really realized before so much about that, because a lot of my life, in fact most of it, I kind of have always felt like it was kind of heavy and laborious, and I kind of have pretty much felt tired and drug out for most of my life that I can remember. And it's just kind of interesting that suddenly I'm seeing a part of myself that doesn't seem to be tired, that really seems to be excited and energetic and enthusiastic about things. So you're seeing that, and you're realizing that there's some kind of change that you're experiencing that is taking you in a direction of more positive feelings. Yes, I do feel that way. It's something for me to really think about. And I'm feeling really good about that. That makes me feel really kind of light and kind of like there's room to breathe and and like maybe some weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. So you've had some real insight then that you're beginning to feel very positive about your life. You're feeling renewed and ready for what lies ahead, for the potentials and the possibilities that you can create and that you can build for yourself. Yes, exactly.
So just tell me about your experience listening to yourself going through that process. Any ideas or comments or observations? Did you find it easy, hard? What did you learn from it, like about it? Anything that you'd like to say?
Well, I journal quite a little
Uh
bit,
huh.
and I found that it's not, well, it is different, but yet it still has some similarities with just journaling. And I really, what impressed me most, I think, is I got a lot of clarity out of doing this, that
Mm-hmm.
the issue or the way I was feeling, I don't remember specifically what the dialogue was, but I really felt like it helped me to really clarify what was going on with me at the time. And it would have been, probably just totally missed if I hadn't have had
So it's
the
like you've
listening.
done a lot of journaling, and you say this is like journaling, but
In a
somehow it's
way.
different.
Yeah.
It's in a way it's similar, but it's different somehow.
Right.
Huh? How
Right.
so?
Because when you're just journaling, you're just kind of writing it down
Uh huh.
and documenting whatever is coming, but you don't have well, if you go back and read it, of course
Mm-hmm.
you do, but
Mm-hmm.
lots of times you don't
Mm-hmm.
go back and
Mm-hmm.
read it, at least not then.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really neat to kind of have that ability to process this situation or whatever was going on.
So you were processing in a way that was bringing clarity. That was
Yeah,
the effect.
yeah,
Uh
yeah, it
huh.
really was.
Uh
So
huh.
it'll be interesting to see if that same thing happens next time.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Similarly, and almost too is it's almost like a meditative state for me. At least
Mm-hmm.
it was that after you do this for a little bit, then you really get into a state where kind of like when you did it, really kind of, but you don't get there for a while until you kind of move into that
Mm-hmm.
place.
Well, it seems like you're making a number of discoveries about the process.
Right.
That there's somehow, as you do it, there's something that you do, and I'd like to hear more about that. Something that you do that brings some clarity. And there's something that happens. It doesn't happen right away, but over time, there's something that happens that you call meditative.
Hmm. Yes, that's
Well,
right.
I'd like to hear more about that. You've really got me curious.
Mm.
That you find it a clarifying process, and
Well, I
how.
think it's probably because a part of me is listening to the other part of
Uh
me
huh.
that's
Uh huh.
experiencing and feeling, and um, in your daily routine, you don't do a lot of that. You don't really listen and figure out what it is that you are thinking or
Mm-hmm.
feeling or whatever. And I think that's, I guess, why I had some clarity. It was kind of like coming into this with an issue or a feeling or a concern, and over 20 minutes or so, really kind of coming to terms with that and kind of appreciating that experience, um, and then and feeling much better about. It wasn't quite as much of a concern or as much of an issue
Mm-hmm.
as it was going into it.